Hey, um, I don't have long, but I thought I'd talk to you guys about um, creativity. Um, it's like authenticity. Um, this is a real good way that I can suss out who the narcissists were in my life. Um, Being a floral designer and having to have creative things going on in my life at all times. I mean, it's the only way I stayed sane, believe me. I could have taken a government job and been cushy, but I knew it wasn't for me. I knew it was never going to fulfill me. I knew it was going to be one of those things where I just wasn't comfortable with it at all. You know, behind a desk all day, no way. I'd rather go out to the beach and check out the gazebo and figure out how we're going to do the flowers for a wedding on the weekend, you know? Something like that. But what I found, and being around, a creative field my whole life, I was able to see the narcissist always had to have, hey, Smokey, how's it going? All right. Okay. They always had to have a picture. I've noticed they would go to the computer, or the phone. They had to look up something. Whenever we were to do a bunch of centerpieces, I'd say, no, we should do this and this, and well, let's just look and see what flowers are on sale, or what looks good, or what's the best. Oh no, she had to have a picture of it before she could do anything. I mean, before she could, and she had to sit there and she would ask me my opinion, but she never would ever take my opinion. Now, this is someone who was never in that business before. She had authority over me, but she had never been a floral designer before. That's why I came in. So she could pick my brain, figure out how to do it, pocket all the money, and leave me in the freaking gutter. And take credit for my work, And it worked. Yeah, it did. It worked. He's not the only narcissist that was in my life. That's just how it goes. I love these flowers, aren't they gorgeous? Anyway, her arrangements were flat. They were 2D, not 3D, 2D. There was no depth. They looked like a picture. They looked exactly like the picture, okay? No lie. Exactly like the picture. Narcissists have no creativity. None. And they're not real authentic. They might be able to copy someone on the way they like to dress or do their makeup or whatever. But when it comes right down to it, they have no creativity. None. None whatsoever. They can copy things and make it look the same, but that's about as close as they get. So, it's like that Mona Lisa smile I was talking about, the one, that smirk. It's a smirk. It's definitely a smirk. It's that smirk they have on their face when something bad happens to you. That's the smirk. That. Anyway, this is just as good for sussing out a narcissist, I guarantee you. And most likely, they'll have a problem with both. They can't help. If you tell them something bad happened to you and you see a smirk on their face, they're a narcissist and they don't have your best interests at heart. They never have and they never will. They cannot change. They will not change. As far as I know. I don't know. I think the only one that could ever change them is God. And it's up to God. I do believe that. I know that nothing is impossible. With God, everything is possible. I know that. God helped me through a lot of things. A whole lot of things going through this awakening. Which everyone will be going through soon. Or I don't know about everyone. No, not everyone. But a lot of people will be. All I know is that narcissists, they don't love you. They're incapable of love. They are truly incapable of love. They'll never admit that they have a problem, because that would just bring their whole world crashing to the ground. They would never admit that, not to anybody at any time. So, they're not going to seek help. They're not ever going to admit they have a problem. Then they're never going to get any better. That's basically that's, if you look up any podcast on the internet, and there's a lot of them on narcissism, there's a lot of different types of narcissists. But believe me, don't ever call out a narcissist. I have to say that in practically every video. Do not call them out. Do not call them out. That is just, don't do it. I thought, okay, well, I can call her out. I can take her. Nothing's going to happen to me. I've kicked her ass before. She has 100 pounds on me, but I could take her. And look how high that wall goes. It's just a wall of flowers. Wow, that was way up there. But, well, she brought her husband, and they both laid in wait for me after I came back from an 8-mile hike. On a 108-degree day, in the dark, and I couldn't find my keys, and boom, there they were. So, the narcissist, it's not like they're going to come alone. It's not like they're going to lose. And it was 3 months later, after I was done expecting them. So, that's how that goes. You don't want to deal with these people. They're truly evil people. They are. They're evil. They don't care about you. They really do not care about you, and I'm sorry to say that. It's very hard to hear. But really the best thing to do is just get that through your head. Because radical acceptance and gray rock or no contact, and believe me, if you know a narcissist and they've had any contact with your phone is probably tagged. I don't know how to say it. They're listening, they're watching. That's how they roll. That's what they do. I didn't think that was possible, but I was told it was, and it was a $1,500 lesson to me. So when my guys tell me my phone's tagged, I take care of that right away these days. I don't wait around. Hey, I don't wait around on that stuff anymore. I take care of it right away. And, I thought, how could they possibly do that? They don't even know how to do that kind of stuff. But it's really easy to do. You download an app and you push a button, and if they call you or you call them and you pick up the phone, that's it. That's all it takes. Your phone's dubbed. And they can watch you all they want. So don't forget that. And like I always say, if you want to talk to your guides, just ask them for a sign. They'll show it to you, any sign you want. I asked for dancing birds, and I got them in spades. It was beautiful. So just don't forget, they can pretend to be creative, but it's not a 3D creative. It's not 3 or 4D at all. It's 2D. It is a picture. It looks just like the picture. It's flat. There's no depth. There's nothing to it. It looks like a picture. Anyway, that helped me a lot. That helped me immensely, because I didn't want to just verify that a person in my life was a narcissist. I had to go, verify it every which way I possibly could. And the smirk was telltale at first. The creativity, yeah, that's a real good one. The authenticity, they can't be themselves because they don't know who they are. And if you've been around a lot of narcissists, you probably don't know who you are. If you've been around a lot of narcissists, there's probably people out there acting like they're you. The first time I saw that, it freaked me out. But I actually see people like starting to dress like me, do their hair like me, take flowers to people's doors. And I'm going, wait a minute. I was just listening to a tarot card reading, and it said that there's a doppelganger, and there she is. And sure enough, if there wasn't one there, there was more than one. But I'm telling you, it seems bizarre as hell, but it's happening. That's how they roll. And you've got to distance yourself from them. Don't have any friends that know them. You really do need to distance yourself. If you're a good source of supply to them, if you give them compliments, if you buy them things, if you do nice things for them, if you do their work for them especially, because they're always looking for someone to do their work. So anyway, y'all have a great night. I'll post another one tomorrow. I promise as I start stepping these up because I'm really excited about doing them. Y'all have a good night. I love you. And it's really hard to find out people in your life are narcissistic because, that means that they never loved you, especially if it's a family member. It's very hard. But there's help available. And there's a lot of other people out there going through this, but we're being called to heal it. You can heal it yourself. You can see a professional. You can look into different types of holistic healing. That's probably what's going to help you the best. The holistic stuff. They have that rapid eye movement stuff. REM? No. Rapid eye movement. Yeah, REM. Something like that. Anyway, it's all very effective, and you might want to look into that. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.